Have you ever wondered if you're eating eggs the wrong way, especially after 60? You might be surprised to learn that certain common food pairings could be robbing your body of vital nutrients or even putting your health at risk. Eggs are a nutritional powerhouse, but for older adults, combining them with the wrong foods, like dairy, high-fiber ingredients, or coffee, can lead to digestive troubles, blocked nutrient absorption, and even heart-related concerns. In this video, we'll uncover 3 specific food pairings you need to avoid to unlock the full benefits of eggs and keep your body thriving. Stick around until the end to discover simple, practical tips to enjoy eggs the smart way, ensuring you get the nourishment you need to stay strong, energized, and healthy as you age. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Let's explore in greater depth the first food pairing you'll want to steer clear of: combining eggs with calcium-rich foods such as milk, yogurt, or cheese. On the surface, this combination might appear to be a wholesome, nutrient-dense meal, perfect for starting your day or fueling up after a workout. After all, eggs are packed with protein and essential nutrients, while dairy products like milk and cheese are renowned for their calcium content, which supports bone health. However, beneath this seemingly nutritious duo lies a subtle but significant issue that could hinder your body's ability to absorb key nutrients effectively, particularly iron. Understanding the science behind this interaction and making strategic adjustments to your meal planning can ensure you're maximizing the nutritional benefits of both foods. Eggs are a nutritional powerhouse, offering high-quality protein, healthy fats, and a range of micronutrients, including iron. Iron is a critical mineral that plays a vital role in oxygen transport, energy production, and maintaining healthy red blood cells. For older adults, iron becomes especially important because the risk of iron deficiency anemia increases with age due to factors like reduced dietary intake, declining digestive efficiency, or chronic health conditions. Anemia can lead to symptoms such as fatigue, difficulty concentrating, weakness, and even an elevated risk of cardiovascular issues. Ensuring adequate iron absorption is therefore crucial for maintaining energy levels, cognitive function, and overall health, particularly for seniors. The problem arises when eggs, a good source of non-heme iron, the type of iron found in plant-based foods and eggs, are consumed alongside calcium-rich foods like milk, yogurt, or cheese. Calcium and iron compete for absorption in the small intestine, where both minerals rely on similar transport mechanisms to enter the bloodstream. When you consume significant amounts of calcium and iron together in the same meal, they vie for these limited absorption pathways, resulting in reduced uptake of both nutrients, but iron tends to lose out more significantly. Research indicates that calcium can inhibit iron absorption by as much as 50 to 60%, meaning that a substantial portion of the iron from your eggs may go unabsorbed if paired with dairy. This interference can be particularly problematic for individuals who are already at risk of iron deficiency, such as older adults, vegetarians, or those with conditions that impair nutrient absorption. To add another layer of complexity, certain dairy products contain a protein called casein, which is especially prevalent in whole milk, aged cheeses, and other rich dairy foods. Casein can bind to iron in the digestive tract, forming insoluble complexes that the body cannot absorb. This further reduces the bioavailability of iron from eggs, making it even harder for your body to utilize this essential mineral. For example, a breakfast of scrambled eggs topped with melted cheddar cheese or served with a glass of milk might seem like a balanced, protein-packed meal, but it could inadvertently limit the amount of iron your body takes in, potentially contributing to long-term deficiencies if this pairing is a regular part of your diet. This nutrient competition is particularly concerning for older adults, whose digestive systems may already be less efficient due to age-related changes, such as reduced stomach acid production or slower intestinal motility. These factors can further exacerbate the challenges of absorbing nutrients like iron, making it even more critical to optimize meal combinations. For individuals with specific dietary needs, such as those managing anemia, osteoporosis, or other conditions, understanding how to pair foods effectively can make a significant difference in health outcomes. So, how can you ensure your body gets the most out of the iron in eggs? The answer lies in strategic food pairing and meal timing. One of the most effective ways to boost iron absorption is to pair eggs with foods rich in vitamin C, which enhances the bioavailability of non-heme iron. Vitamin C acts as a facilitator, converting iron into a form that is easier for the body to absorb. Studies suggest that consuming vitamin C alongside iron-rich foods can increase iron absorption by up to 3 times, making it a powerful ally for maximizing nutrient uptake. Excellent sources of vitamin C include citrus fruits, like oranges or grapefruit, fresh orange juice, tomatoes, bell peppers, strawberries, kiwi, or even leafy greens like spinach. For instance, whipping up an omelette stuffed with diced bell peppers and tomatoes or serving your eggs with a side of fresh fruit can significantly enhance iron absorption while adding vibrant flavors and textures to your meal. If you're not ready to give up dairy entirely, there's a practical workaround. Separate your egg and dairy consumption by time. Nutrition experts recommend allowing at least a 2-hour gap between eating iron-rich foods like eggs and calcium-rich foods like milk, yogurt, or cheese. This temporal separation gives your digestive system ample time to process and absorb the iron from eggs before calcium enters the picture and potentially interferes. For example, you might enjoy a breakfast of scrambled eggs with a side of sliced tomatoes and a glass of orange juice, then save your yogurt or cheese for a mid-morning snack or part of your lunch. This approach ensures that both nutrients, iron and calcium, have a fair chance to be absorbed efficiently. To put this into practice, consider restructuring your daily meal plan to prioritize nutrient synergy. For breakfast, focus on eggs paired with vitamin C-rich foods, such as a veggie pack frittata with spinach, tomatoes, and bell peppers, or a poached egg on whole grain toast with a side of fresh strawberries. Later in the day, incorporate dairy as a standalone snack or part of a different meal, such as a yogurt parfait with nuts and berries in the afternoon or a slice of cheese with whole grain crackers as a pre-dinner bite. These small but intentional changes can have a profound impact on your body's ability to absorb and utilize essential nutrients, supporting long-term health and vitality. It's also worth noting that other factors can influence iron absorption. For instance, compounds like phytates, found in grains and legumes, and polyphenol, found in coffee and tea, can further inhibit iron uptake, so it's wise to avoid consuming these alongside eggs as well. On the flip side, pairing eggs with small amounts of heme iron-rich foods, like a small serving of lean meat or fish, if you're not vegetarian, can also enhance non-heme iron absorption, as heme iron is more readily absorbed and can carry non-heme iron along with it. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do you often pair eggs with milk, cheese, or yogurt as part of your meals? What's your go-to egg dish, and how do you prepare it? Are there other breakfast combinations you're curious about when it comes to nutrient absorption? Share your thoughts, recipes, or questions in the comments below, and let's spark a conversation to help everyone optimize their nutrition and enjoy delicious, health-supporting meals. One of the most overlooked mistakes in food pairing is combining eggs with meals that are heavily laden with high-fiber ingredients, such as whole grains, oatmeal, chia seeds, flax seeds, or large servings of fibrous vegetables like kale, collard greens, or broccoli. At first glance, this might seem like an odd concern, given the well-established health benefits of dietary fiber. Fiber is a nutritional hero, known for its role in promoting heart health by lowering LDL cholesterol, stabilizing blood sugar levels, supporting regular bowel movements, and fostering a thriving gut microbiome by feeding beneficial bacteria. However, when consumed in excessive amounts alongside eggs, particularly for older adults, high-fiber foods can create a nutritional bottleneck that hinders the body's ability to fully absorb the rich array of nutrients found in eggs. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. The issue primarily revolves around insoluble fiber, the type prevalent in foods like wheat bran, whole grain breads, brown rice, quinoa, barley, and tough leafy greens. Insoluble fiber acts like a sponge or barrier in the digestive tract, binding to nutrients and forming complexes that are challenging for the body to break down and absorb. This is particularly problematic for the fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K, and essential minerals like iron, zinc, and magnesium found in eggs, which play critical roles in maintaining bone density, supporting immune function, protecting against oxidative stress, and aiding in energy metabolism. For instance, vitamin D from egg yolks is vital for calcium absorption and bone health, a key concern for older adults at risk of osteoporosis. Similarly, zinc supports immune health and wound healing, while magnesium contributes to muscle function and heart health, nutrients that are especially important as we age. When insoluble fiber binds with these nutrients, it forms clumps that are less bioavailable, meaning the body cannot extract them efficiently. Additionally, Insoluble fiber accelerates the transit time of food through the gastrointestinal tract, reducing the window of opportunity for nutrient absorption. This effect is particularly pronounced in older adults, who often experience age-related changes in digestion, such as reduced stomach acid production, slower gut motility, or decreased enzyme activity. These changes can already make it harder to absorb nutrients, and the rapid transit caused by high-fiber foods can exacerbate this issue, potentially leading to subtle nutrient deficiencies over time. For example, inadequate absorption of vitamin D or calcium can contribute to bone loss, while low zinc levels may weaken immune responses, increasing susceptibility to infections. It's important to clarify that fiber itself is not the enemy. On the contrary, fiber is essential for long-term health, helping to manage cholesterol levels, reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, and promote satiety, which can aid in weight management. The goal is not to eliminate fiber but to be strategic about its timing and quantity when eating eggs. A breakfast that combines scrambled eggs with a thick slice of seeded whole grain toast, a bowl of oatmeal topped with chia seeds, and a large spinach salad might seem like a nutritional powerhouse, but it could overwhelm the digestive system and block the absorption of key nutrients from the eggs. This is especially true for older adults, whose digestive systems may struggle to process such a high fiber load in one sitting. To address this, consider moderating the fiber content of meals that include eggs. Instead of pairing eggs with fiber-heavy grains or raw vegetables, opt for a smaller portion of cooked vegetables, which are gentler on the digestive system. Cooking softens insoluble fiber, reducing its ability to bind with nutrients and making it easier for the body to absorb vitamins and minerals. For example, a breakfast of poached eggs served with a side of lightly sautéed zucchini, roasted bell peppers, or steamed asparagus provides complementary nutrients without overloading the digestive tract. These cooked vegetables deliver vitamins like C and K, as well as antioxidants, in a form that's easier to digest and less likely to interfere with egg nutrient absorption. For those who enjoy a hearty breakfast, a practical strategy is to split high-fiber foods and eggs into separate meals or snacks throughout the day. For instance, you could start your morning with 2 soft-boiled eggs paired with a small portion of sautéed spinach and a slice of tomato, which provides vitamin C to enhance iron absorption. Then, a few hours later, enjoy a fiber-rich snack like a bowl of oatmeal with berries and a sprinkle of flax seeds, or a lunchtime salad with kale, quinoa, and avocado. This approach allows your digestive system to focus on processing the protein, healthy fats, and micronutrients from eggs without competition from excessive fiber, while still ensuring you meet your daily fiber needs, typically 21 to 30 grams for older adults, depending on gender and health status. Cooked vegetables are an ideal companion for eggs because the cooking process, whether steaming, sautéing, or roasting, breaks down tough fiber structures, making them less likely to interfere with nutrient uptake. For example, roasted tomatoes are rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that becomes more bioavailable when cooked in pairs synergistically with the healthy fats in egg yolks, which enhance the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients. Similarly, sautéed spinach provides iron and folate, while steamed carrots offer beta-carotene, a precursor to vitamin A that supports vision and immune health. These combinations not only maximize nutrient absorption but also create flavorful, satisfying meals that are gentle on the digestive system. To illustrate, consider a sample meal plan. For breakfast, try 2 poached eggs over a bed of lightly sautéed greens, such as baby spinach or Swiss chard, with a sprinkle of fresh herbs like parsley or dill, which add flavor and micronutrients. Pair this with a small glass of orange juice to boost iron absorption. For a mid-morning snack, enjoy a fiber-rich option like a small bowl of oatmeal with sliced apples and a dash of cinnamon, which supports gut health and blood sugar regulation. At lunch, incorporate a hearty salad with mixed greens, quinoa, chickpeas, and a light vinaigrette to round out your fiber intake. This staggered approach ensures that your body can efficiently absorb nutrients from both eggs and high-fiber foods without interference. Another surprising food pairing to avoid with eggs is consuming them alongside large amounts of tea or coffee, a common practice during breakfast. For many, a steaming cup of coffee or tea is an essential part of the morning routine, providing a comforting ritual and a caffeine boost to kickstart the day. However, this habit can inadvertently reduce the health benefits of eggs due to the presence of tannins, naturally occurring polyphenolic compounds found in both coffee and tea, particularly in black and green varieties. Tannins have a unique ability to bind with proteins and minerals, forming insoluble complexes that are difficult for the body to digest and absorb. Eggs are rich in critical nutrients like iron, zinc, and B vitamins, such as B12 and folate, which are essential for energy production, immune function, cognitive health, and red blood cell formation. When consumed with tannin-rich beverages, these nutrients become less bioavailable, potentially leading to reduced health benefits. This interaction is particularly significant for older adults, who may already face challenges with nutrient absorption due to age-related declines in digestive efficiency. For example, stomach acid production naturally decreases with age, which can impair the breakdown of proteins and the absorption of minerals like iron and zinc. Tannins exacerbate this issue by binding to these nutrients, forming complexes that pass through the digestive system unabsorbed. Studies have shown that drinking tea or coffee with iron-rich foods can reduce iron absorption by up to 50 to 60%, a concern for individuals at risk of anemia or those with lower iron stores, such as older women or those with chronic conditions. Similarly, zinc and B vitamins, which support immune health and neurological function, are also affected by tannins, potentially contributing to subtle deficiencies that impact energy, mood, or resilience to illness over time. Beyond tannins, the caffeine in coffee, and to a lesser extent, tea, poses additional challenges. Caffeine stimulates the production of gastric acid, which might seem beneficial for digestion but can be problematic for individuals with sensitive stomachs or conditions like acid reflux, gastritis, or irritable bowel syndrome. Excessive gastric acid can make it harder to break down egg proteins efficiently, leading to bloating, discomfort, or incomplete digestion. This is particularly relevant for older adults, who may have reduced digestive enzyme activity or a more sensitive gastrointestinal tract. Additionally, caffeine speeds up gastrointestinal motility, reducing the time available for nutrient absorption. While this might help alleviate constipation in some cases, it can limit the body's ability to extract key nutrients from eggs, especially for those with slower baseline digestion. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Another important consideration is caffeine's effect on calcium balance. While eggs are not a primary source of calcium, it's worth noting that caffeine can increase calcium excretion through urine, which is a concern for older adults, particularly postmenopausal women, who are at higher risk for osteoporosis and bone loss. Over time, excessive caffeine consumption paired with meals could contribute to reduced bone density, especially if calcium intake from other sources is inadequate. To minimize these nutrient interactions, experts recommend spacing out egg consumption and caffeinated beverages by at least 1 to 2 hours. For example, if you typically enjoy coffee with your breakfast, try starting your meal with a glass of water or a vitamin C-rich juice, such as orange, grapefruit, or tomato juice, which enhances iron absorption. Save your coffee or tea for a mid-morning break, allowing your body to process the nutrients from eggs without interference. For those who can't imagine breakfast without a warm beverage, consider switching to non-caffeinated herbal teas, such as peppermint, chamomile, fennel, or rooibos. These options are free of tannins and caffeine, and some, like fennel or peppermint, may even support digestion by reducing bloating, gas, or cramping. Chamomile, for instance, has calming properties that can soothe the digestive tract, making it an excellent choice for older adults with sensitive stomachs. Many people find that delaying their coffee or tea intake not only improves nutrient absorption but also enhances their enjoyment of these beverages, as they're no longer competing with food for digestive resources. This simple adjustment can lead to better energy levels, improved digestion, and a more satisfying morning routine. To put this into practice, consider a morning routine where you enjoy a breakfast of 2 scrambled eggs with sautéed mushrooms and a slice of avocado, paired with a glass of water or freshly squeezed orange juice. About an hour later, savor your coffee or tea as a standalone ritual, perhaps with a small piece of fruit or a handful of nuts to keep you satisfied until lunch. This approach not only optimizes nutrient absorption but also allows you to fully appreciate the flavor and warmth of your favorite beverage without compromising the nutritional value of your meal. Now that we've explored the 2 key food pairings to avoid with eggs, high-fiber foods and caffeinated beverages, let's dive into how to optimize the nutritional benefits of eggs through thoughtful preparation, complementary foods, and strategic timing. Eggs are a nutritional powerhouse, providing high-quality protein, healthy fats, and essential micronutrients like choline, vitamin D, B12, and selenium, all of which are critical for healthy aging. However, the way eggs are cooked, paired, and consumed can significantly impact their digestibility and nutrient availability, especially for older adults with sensitive or less efficient digestive systems. The method of preparation plays a crucial role in how well eggs are tolerated and absorbed. Boiled or poached eggs are often the best choices for those with sensitive digestion, as they require minimal added fats and are gentle on the stomach compared to fried eggs, which can be heavier due to added oils or butter. Cooking eggs at a moderate temperature is also essential to preserve their nutritional integrity. High heat can over-denature the proteins in eggs, making them tougher and more difficult to digest, particularly for older adults with reduced enzyme activity. For example, scrambling eggs over low to medium heat with a small amount of heart-healthy olive oil or avocado oil helps maintain the protein structure and enhances the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, and E, which rely on dietary fats for optimal uptake. Poaching is another excellent method, as it keeps the yolk soft and nutrient-rich while fully cooking the white, minimizing the risk of bacterial contamination like salmonella, a particular concern for older adults, whose immune systems may be less robust. To poach eggs perfectly, bring a pot of water to a gentle simmer, add a splash of vinegar to help the egg whites coagulate, and cook for 3 to 4 minutes until the whites are set but the yolk remains runny. Boiling eggs is equally effective, as it preserves delicate nutrients like vitamin B12 and folate, which are vital for energy metabolism, red blood cell production, and cognitive health. For a soft-boiled egg, aim for 6 to 7 minutes of cooking time to keep the yolk slightly runny, which is easier to digest and retains more nutrients than a fully hard-boiled egg. When it comes to frequency, 1 egg per day is generally considered safe and beneficial for most healthy adults over 60, providing approximately 6 to 7 grams of high-quality protein and essential nutrients like choline, which supports brain health, liver function, and cholesterol metabolism. However, individuals with specific health conditions, such as heart disease, diabetes, or high LDL cholesterol, should consult a healthcare provider or registered dietitian to determine the ideal egg intake for their needs. Factors like physical activity level, overall protein intake from other sources, e.g., fish, legumes, or dairy, and dietary goals, e.g., weight management or muscle maintenance, all influence how many eggs are appropriate. For example, an active older adult with no major health concerns might thrive on 1 to 2 eggs daily, while someone with high cholesterol may need to limit intake to a few times per week. Choosing high-quality eggs can also enhance their nutritional value. Organic or free-range eggs often contain higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, and vitamin E due to the hens' varied diets and access to outdoor environments. These nutrients support heart health, immune function, and antioxidant protection, making the slightly higher cost worthwhile for those prioritizing long-term health. When shopping, look for labels like pasture-raised or certified organic to ensure better nutrient density, and always check the expiration date to ensure freshness. Proper storage is critical to maintain egg quality and safety. Store eggs in their original carton on a middle shelf in the refrigerator, where temperatures are most stable, ideally 35 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 2 to 4 degrees Celsius, rather than in the door, which is subject to temperature fluctuations. Check for cracks or unusual odors before using eggs, and consume them within 3 to 5 weeks of the packing date, or before the expiration date, to minimize the risk of foodborne illness. To test freshness, place an egg in a bowl of water. Fresh eggs sink, while older eggs float due to air accumulation inside the shell. To maximize the nutritional benefits of eggs, pair them with foods that complement their nutrient profile. For example, combining eggs with vitamin C-rich foods like tomatoes, bell peppers, citrus fruits, or broccoli can significantly enhance iron absorption, which is crucial for preventing anemia and supporting energy levels. Vegetables high in carotenoids, such as carrots, spinach, sweet potatoes, or pumpkin, are also excellent choices, as the healthy fats in egg yolks improve the absorption of these antioxidants, which convert to vitamin A in the body and support eye health, immune function, and skin health. For instance, lutein and zeaxanthin, found in spinach and egg yolks, are particularly beneficial for reducing the risk of age-related macular degeneration, a common cause of vision loss in older adults. Incorporating herbs and spices can further elevate the health benefits of eggs. Turmeric, for example, contains curcumin, a potent anti-inflammatory compound that may help counteract low-grade chronic inflammation, a common issue in aging that contributes to conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and cognitive decline. Adding a pinch of turmeric and a dash of black pepper, which enhances curcumin absorption, to scrambled eggs or an omelette can boost both flavor and health benefits. Fresh herbs like parsley, dill, chives, or cilantro are also excellent additions, providing vitamin C and K, as well as antioxidants, while enhancing taste without adding sodium or calories. Timing is another key factor when incorporating eggs into your diet. Because metabolism and digestion tend to slow with age, eating eggs earlier in the day, such as at breakfast or lunch, can optimize nutrient absorption and provide sustained energy. The high-quality protein in eggs promotes satiety, reducing the urge to snack on less nutritious foods later in the day, which can support healthy weight management. This is particularly important for older adults, as maintaining a healthy body composition helps preserve muscle mass and prevent sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle tissue that affects strength, mobility, and independence. Eggs, as a complete protein source, provide all 9 essential amino acids needed to stimulate muscle protein synthesis and repair, making them an excellent choice for combating muscle decline. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. For those concerned about cholesterol, it's time to address common misconceptions. Decades ago, eggs were vilified due to their cholesterol content, approximately 186 milligrams per large egg. But modern research has shown that dietary cholesterol has a minimal impact on blood cholesterol levels for most people. The body self-regulates cholesterol production, meaning that when dietary cholesterol intake increases, the liver typically produces less cholesterol to maintain balance. Eggs also provide beneficial compounds like phospholipids and choline, which support lipid metabolism, brain health, and nerve function. Choline, in particular, is critical for older adults, as it may help protect against cognitive decline and support liver health. However, individual responses to dietary cholesterol vary based on genetics, existing health conditions, and overall dietary patterns. For example, individuals with conditions like familial hypercholesterolemia or high LDL cholesterol may need to moderate egg intake and focus on a diet rich in plant-based foods, healthy fats, and lean proteins. If you have concerns about cholesterol or other health issues, consult a healthcare provider or registered dietitian to personalize your egg consumption and ensure it aligns with your health goals. To make eggs even more appealing and nourishing, experiment with creative, nutrient-dense preparations. A poached egg served over a bed of warm sautéed greens, like arugula or Swiss chard, with a sprinkle of fresh herbs and a side of sliced tomatoes creates a balanced, digestion-friendly meal that's rich in vitamins and antioxidants. A veggie-packed omelette with diced bell peppers, mushrooms, spinach, and a touch of feta cheese offers a colorful, nutrient-rich option that's both satisfying and easy to prepare. For a heart-healthy twist, pair eggs with avocado, which provides monounsaturated fats that enhance the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients and support cardiovascular health. Avocado's potassium content also helps regulate blood pressure, a key concern for older adults, while its creamy texture adds a luxurious element to egg dishes. If poaching eggs feels intimidating, practice makes perfect. Use a small saucepan, add a teaspoon of vinegar to the water, and create a gentle whirlpool with a spoon before dropping in the egg to help it hold its shape. Alternatively, consider a baked egg dish, such as a frittata loaded with roasted vegetables like zucchini, onions, and cherry tomatoes. Baking at a moderate temperature, around 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius, preserves the egg's nutrient profile while allowing you to incorporate a variety of ingredients for added flavor and nutrition. Another helpful strategy is to listen to your body's response to eggs and their pairings. Some individuals may notice bloating, gas, or mild discomfort when eggs are combined with high-fiber foods or caffeinated beverages, particularly if they have conditions like irritable bowel syndrome or slower digestion. Keeping a food journal to track meals, portion sizes, and symptoms can help identify patterns and guide personalized adjustments. For example, you might find that pairing eggs with cooked vegetables feels better than combining them with raw greens or whole grains. Personalized nutrition is especially important for older adults, as digestive sensitivity tends to increase with age. Staying well hydrated is another critical factor that supports the digestion and absorption of nutrients from eggs. Adequate water intake ensures that the digestive system functions efficiently, supporting saliva production, stomach acid secretion, and enzyme activity, all of which are essential for breaking down proteins and absorbing nutrients. Older adults may not always feel thirsty due to age-related changes in thirst perception, so it's important to make a conscious effort to drink water throughout the day. Aim for 8 to 10 cups, 1.9 to 2.4 liters. For most adults, adjusted based on activity level, climate, and health status. However, avoid drinking large amounts of water during meals, as this can dilute digestive enzymes and slow digestion. Instead, sip water between meals or have a small glass 30 minutes before or after eating. In closing, Healthy eating in later years is not about fixating on individual foods or restrictive diets, but about building a consistent, balanced, and sustainable approach to nutrition. Eggs, when prepared thoughtfully and paired wisely, are a versatile and nutrient-dense food that can support healthy aging. By avoiding problematic pairings like high-fiber foods and caffeinated beverages, choosing gentle cooking methods like poaching or boiling, and incorporating complementary ingredients like cooked vegetables, vitamin C-rich foods, or healthy fats, you can maximize the nutritional benefits of eggs. Small, manageable changes, such as spacing out fiber and caffeine intake, experimenting with new recipes, or keeping a food journal, can make a significant difference in how your body absorbs nutrients and supports overall vitality. To summarize, we've explored 2 key food pairings to avoid with eggs: high amounts of insoluble fiber from whole grains or raw vegetables, and tannin and caffeine-rich beverages like coffee or tea. We've also covered strategies to optimize egg consumption, including gentle cooking methods, nutrient-enhancing food pairings, and strategic timing to support digestion and absorption. By making these small tweaks, you can ensure that eggs remain a delicious and nourishing part of your diet, supporting energy, muscle health, and overall well-being as you age. Start by implementing 1 or 2 changes at a time, such as delaying your morning coffee or swapping raw greens for cooked vegetables, and build from there to create a sustainable, health-focused routine. That's a wrap on our deep dive into how to enjoy eggs the right way after 60. We've covered the 3 food pairings to avoid: eggs with dairy, high-fiber foods, and caffeine-heavy drinks like coffee or tea, and shared practical tips to maximize the incredible nutrients eggs offer, from pairing them with vitamin C-rich foods to choosing the best cooking methods for your digestion. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What's one key thing you've learned from this video that you're excited to put into practice in your daily life? Drop it in the comments below and let's inspire each other to make small, impactful changes for better health. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips to stay strong and vibrant as you age. See you in the next one.